fucked it again.
Got off to a shaky start there, listeners. I apologise.
Ethan didn't realise that when he pressed record, it actually was recording. Hello!
It's a bit loud. Hi everyone, it's Ethan McKinley. It's the 2-Minute Terminator. It is episode 12 of the T3 2T. We are going from minutes 22 to 24. And this episode is called, Why Does That Crazy Cat Lady Taste Like a Stack of Pennies? Hit the music. Yes.
Howdy, stranger.
Don't say howdy, stranger, to me.
Hi, I'm Chief Master Sergeant William Candy.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Did I rob you of your snorting then, Ellie?
Dude, you literally even let me speak before we hit the music.
As we begin the lovely synthy score by Vince DiCola to another 80s action classic, Rocky IV from 1985, we look across to the shining features of the smiley co-host that is Ellie Fitzgerald.
Hello.
How are you, Ellie?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
It's episode 12. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Right. Here we go. Right. This clip begins with minutes 22 to 24. Starts with John Connor in a cage and ends with the TX Vision localising the DNA match to John Connor himself. My name is Sean Connery.
I have so many issues with this episode.
Why have you got issues with this episode, Ellie? Because we got off to a rocky start.
Hey! I'll give you that.
And where did that come from? That was gold.
That was gold. You should eat more mini milks. All that, what is it you call it? Mucus.
I've had my 125 grams of sugar allocation for today, Ellie. I had a banana.
A banana. I don't think I've ever seen you eat a banana ever.
Anyway, as we spin 80s classics in the background, Ellie is going to tell us what's wrong with this scene.
Okay, so first of all, I want to know what kind of hamster Brewster has put in her chin to make it wobble so profusely when she's hiding from the TX.
She conveys fear with her chin.
Massively. Great actress. How she does that, I don't know.
Yeah, she does.
Do you reckon it's like a prosthetic?
Yeah, shell face, my family call it, when you go and your lip goes upside down and your chin goes all wrinkly.
I literally don't do that. I look like I'm taking a shit when I'm crying. I look so bad when I'm crying. My eyes go red and puffy, and then I get a headache.
Can't remember the last time I cried.
I cried on Tuesday.
Possible nervous breakdown in 2011. That's about it.
Did you cry then?
Oh yeah.
Did you actually? I can't imagine you
that
crying.
kind of cry. You like going
and you can't breathe, and you're having an epileptic fit.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a few of those.
But she still left. So what can you do? I had to get over it.
I'm sure she shed tears too.
Yeah, they're those fake ones when the girl's like going, "It's not you, it's me. We just need to try different things."
No, I'm sure she did, dude.
Yeah, they always cry when they're volleying your fucking heart into
She
a
might not have cried at the
basketball
time because she was like clubbing in Ibiza with a DJ. that would probably take my mind off the sadness. But I'm sure afterwards and in more recent times, she's probably shed the odd tear.
Well, Ellie, you know in recent times that's absolutely not the case.
Well, maybe not recent times, but maybe like, I don't know. I reckon
like 4 years ago.
Yeah. She would have.
Yeah.
Dude, the fact that she can't speak to you properly now massively indicates that rocked her world in some way.
No, I think the aftermath rocked her world in some way. But we digress. There's
anyway,
far too much of Ethan's sad personal life coming into this wonderful show. We picked up a new follower, by the way.
Who?
Before we get to the clip, I will tell you.
God.
Forgive me because I forgot your show name, but I have been listening to you.
Show name?
The cast next door, when they go minute by minute to this foreign art film.
Oh my god. Is it a porno?
I liked a couple of episodes and then they've started following us, so I followed them back.
Aww.
Yeah, solidarity.
Like for like,
They do a similar thing to us basically, but with some bonkers Forrest Gump that shit. I was reaching over to Ellie. Why do you have an issue with this clip, Ellie?
The second issue that I have is her
chin. Claire
Her
Danes has got a
chin-
very expressive face. She does crying. She goes, she does crying good. She does lots of like. She's just no oil painting.
No, she's a great actress.
I think
just
when
the wobbly
when
chin
she was
upsets me.
first cast as in Romeo and Juliet, I was like, really?
Oh, I know, with that really bad, wispy, kind of mousy brown hair.
It's not the hair. I just think.
Oh, I hate hair. I hate
I
that
think
hair.
facially she
So
wasn't.
my natural hair's mousy
She
brown.
wasn't
I
quite
hate it.
quite right for a romantic lead.
No.
Although in recent times, in the last year or two, there has been a Romeo and Juliet new version with George. Oh God, what's his name? Douglas
Ryder?
Booth. He played Boy George in the Boy George. I love this one. He played Boy George in the 2010 Something About the Boy. Or
There's a film about Boy George.
yeah, it's really good. This kid called Douglas Booth in it. He's super hot. But he plays Romeo in this most recent version.
Show me this super hot boy. You never say men are super hot. In fact, the men that you think are hot, I don't. And the men that I think are hot, you don't.
Oh, you won't like him. He's not like a real man. He's very pretty in that feminized Leonardo DiCaprio type way.
Wait, let me look. 1 second. Oh, God, no. No!
No.
Look at his fucking nose. Sorry, I swore. But I said something with conviction and I had passion behind it, so it was a warranted F.
That's him playing Boy George.
Oh, wow. See, he looks hotter there, but it's probably just because he's got makeup on. I love men in makeup.
Yeah, it's actually a really
Which
good film.
isn't very manly.
It's kind of about Boy George's relationship with God, what's his name, the drummer.
Marilyn.
No, not Marilyn. Marilyn's in it. Freddie Fox plays Marilyn,
Okay.
who's
Is it kind of like a Sid and Nancy movie? With
a little
Gary
bit, yeah.
Oldman?
It's just about his kind of like when he comes into Culture Club and he,
Oh, he looks quite steamy there.
gets into heroin and stuff. But yeah, Douglas Booth is the boy you need to look up. And yeah, he played Boy George. But he's also in this new Romeo and Juliet version, which is here. And obviously, there he is as Romeo.
Boring! Anyway, that going to my second issue with this
That was
particular
boring, I
2 minutes.
apologise.
So the Terminator in the very beginning of the film,
By the way, we've not had any
mailbag.
fan mail or mailbag or anything off the listeners.
So I'm kind of not really active on Facebook at the moment.
No, I know you're not, but Spolner.
But when I went
onto
onto 2 Minute Terminator on the Facebook page, I was looking for mailbag and see we've had likes and stuff, but yeah, we've had nothing written in.
I know. Do you think this version of the show is not to everyone's liking because we don't talk much about our personal life?
Maybe, or maybe it's because we're doing Terminator 3.
Fuck that movie. I'm not watching it anymore.
Ah!
So John's stuck in a
Stop
cage.
listening to me. Yes, John is stuck in a cage. Brewster asks if he brought anyone else with him, which he clearly didn't.
Brewster.
But the TX breaks in. She's scanning the area, trying to look for her prime, target. Shoots some poor crazy cat lady. Who this is the bit where this is the bit. Actually, yeah, anyone that's obsessed with cats is just mental. Like this, I work with this woman, and she's been single for the last 7 years. She swears her language is so much worse than mine, believe it or not.
How does she retain a job then and you don't?
What do you mean I don't?
Did Humpty Dumpty fall or was he pushed? You thought they were going to shit can you anyway at some point. Now that your protector, your manager has left that liked you.
No, that's a completely different job.
Oh.
I've left Friend's life now.
Okay.
No, my issue with the issue that's so boring. I'm not going to start talking about work. So yeah, I just think people that are obsessed with cats are crazy. But yeah, this leads up to the other bit that I have an issue with. So she shoots that woman and she walks over to her and she looks at her and asks her if she's Kate Brewster. Squats down, licks the blood, and then goes, "No." And I hate the way she says it.
Yeah, because
Really
she's trying to
hate
be
the
all
way she
machine-like,
says
but then
it.
she does that in a really weird, funny
So
way.
she should be able to stand from afar, laser scan her eye, and know that that's not Kate Brewster.
Good point.
Second point,
God, look at you.
Terminators wouldn't have taste.
No, but like the T-1000 in Terminator 2, it's, I guess, feasible that through some form of like contact, be it smell, taste, touch, one of the 5 senses, as we saw in Terminator 2 in the deleted scene that they put in the special edition, which we didn't cover, but we did. Robert Patrick does that weird feely all around the bedroom.
Oh yeah, but again, that was in a special edition which I'd never seen before.
Which you think is shit anyway.
It was
rubbish.
really shit scene. They should have cut that. It just looks weird. It's more like alien-like, I'd say, than kind of robot.
Wow.
Him just kind of scanning his hands over things. But yeah, I feel they did that to kind of like sexualize her as a character, because it is very sexual. It's like, you know, the sucking the finger and it's blood and it's like, nah.
She didn't sell it very well.
It just makes me hate her even more.
And also, why is she acting all like, and she's all like trying to be like, I do mime and I'm a panther.
Yeah.
I'm a machine.
Yeah.
I think they cut
I think she kind of overacts.
Yeah, they're a bit heavy-handed, I think, with it.
So, and the way that she pronounces things, Jose Barrera.
Would you like some information?
Is it trivia schmivia?
It's more of a side thing, but I've got trivia coming up, so trivia is coming.
Side note.
She's a giant lesbian, and she goes out with Michelle Rodriguez.
Really? Oh my.
Yep.
She got the better of the deal. Michelle brunette chick, short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually know who that is.
Well, she's the tough gal who always plays the tough chick in films.
Yeah.
But there they are together. She's an Avatar, isn't she?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one do you reckon is the dominant one?
I would have to say
Michelle.
Rodriguez.
Yeah. It's always the little ones.
It couldn't be any other way. I don't think you should have it any other way.
No. Oh, wait. Now, do you reckon they use a strap-on or do they scissor?
I reckon
Like true lesbians should. I have a massive issue with this. I'm not actually a lesbian. There's no way I could actually stomach dating and living and dying with a chick. Just, it wouldn't happen. Scissoring is great, but leave after you've done it.
There is something weirdly poetic about the Rocky training montage music playing as you talk about scissoring.
Okay, so I think a true lesbian should scissor and not use a strap-on. So when I had a 6-month kind of fling with a woman, she's fully gay. She's only ever slept with like 2 men. Although weirdly, after we stopped seeing each other, she actually went on a date with a man and slept with the dude. And I was like, oh my god, I literally pushed her towards men.
Did it work out for her?
No.
She picked the wrong man.
You can't sway her, Ethan. And anyway, you think she's ugly anyway?
Dude, if I can cure cancer, I can cure lesbianism.
It's not a choice.
T3 on Terminator does not condone the comments made against the lesbian community by Ethan McKinley.
However, I do stand by my statement saying that true lesbians should scissor, because if you're a true lesbian and you hate everything really about... Not that I'm saying all lesbians hate men, but most of them do. And I've met a good few.
She does it like Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
that's how Jim Carrey
that
would
is very... Like
after
Ace
you taste
Ventura.
the blood, you go... No.
Yeah, that's very... Oh, I like that.
Astute.
Yeah.
Go on.
Just I don't think you should replicate a penis in any way, shape, or form. It was never something I was massively keen on.
Is it like trying to replicate meat for vegetarians?
Yeah,
So eat meat.
It's like either do it or don't.
Yeah.
The whole point of being with a chick is you're getting fanny and boobs.
Is that what chicks are all about? I need to try these chicks that you speak of. It's all fanny and boobs.
You should really try lesbianism, Ethan.
Anyway, Nick Stahl, who opens this scene, Ellie, in the cage, by the way.
Have you
he
you
hated
discovered yet
filming
if it's
this
Stahl or
scene.
Stahl?
Nick Stahl hated filming this scene because he had to reshoot it 70 times.
Why?
I don't know. It's like Raju keeps blowing his lines.
Is that actually why?
Yeah.
Really?
No, but I'm assuming that's why they kept reshooting the scene, because it's just like ultimately when everything's set to go, the lighting's been done by the DP. They've measured all the distances. The camera's in the right place. They've blocked off where they're going to shoot.
Is it because he feels so at home in a cage he keeps throwing feces?
You could actually you could splice this film from now on at the end of Trading Places and just say we shaved the gorilla. And it's Nick Stahl still in the cage.
It is.
And then he has an adventure with robots from the future.
Oh Oh God, it's sexy robots from the future.
Here's some more trivia for you, Ellie. Kristanna Loken speaks all of her dialogue in the first 25 minutes of the film. The TX's only other dialogue that comes is when she's impersonating Scott Mason and later Kate Brewster. These lines are spoken by Mark Famiglietti, who plays Scott Mason.
Yeah.
And obviously Claire Danes, who plays Kate Brewster. So they kind of dub over her. So all her speaking parts, really, Ellie, are within this scene, essentially. You saw her spoke to the rich lady and
Jose
mimic her.
Barrera.
She spoke to the cop.
She spoke to the kids at the party.
The kids at the party. And Jose Barrera. So she's literally got 5 lines in this film.
Thank God, because
She's
she
kind of...
delivers them terribly.
She's the Ethan McKinley of Arthur and Merlin.
No, you speak with your eyebrows.
Although I have an effective screen presence.
You're too good looking.
As I stand a foot
You're too
taller
tall.
than Kirk Barker.
You've got better hair.
No, I haven't got better hair. Kirk Barker's got some pretty thick, wishy, flowy, coiffed
Actually,
hair.
he does have really good hair. But
And
you have
Stefan's
good hair
hair
too.
was a wig.
Really?
Yeah. But it looked really good, didn't it, that wig?
did.
It looked
I'm-
natural. I said he should grow his hair again.
I'm
Looked better.
amazed.
That's, of course, Arthur and Merlin stars.
And you
Stephen
actually got
Butler
told
and-
today at a meeting that you shouldn't cut your hair.
That's only because there's no one on their books. The double-edged sword of that in the agent meeting is only one thing in a blue moon would come up for commercials.
But there's loads of long-haired, actually models. You don't want to be a
Models.
model. You so should have modelled.
Well, we applied to model agencies last week, Ellie, as you know, and they all came back with a no.
Yeah, but I thought you were applying, but for the commercial side of things.
Exactly. That's all I wanted, because I am not a model, but I know model agencies send people out for commercials all the time to make some side cash.
Okay.
And the answer was no, still.
But you've had another yes from someone else, right?
W Athletic,
Ooh. You best get your
who Marlon was
butt
with.
to the gym.
The only problem is they get funny about you being with other agents, so we'll see what they say on Monday.
What is it with these agents, man?
Well, they just get
Why
very
are they
jealous, don't
so?
they?
Why are they so? Yeah.
Well, my thing to identity was,
Agents
if I
are
get
like
another
women.
agent, if we put me up for the same job, I'll just give you both the money.
Exactly.
But anyway,
Are all these agents women?
this one was, yeah. They're always women.
I know, and that's why there's jealousy.
Simon and Hal, by the way, who I met. Remember
Oh,
forgot we had a
Sophie's,
meeting,
agent.
and then we had a meeting, and then he forgot to ring me back because it was really scattershot and weird. I understand now. Sophie's actually left him with Eloise because he wasn't pulling his finger out and being a good agent.
What does that mean?
Well, capitalising on the fact they were just casting a giant, well, not giant, it was a flop and a failure and it collapsed, but that show is your launching pad to other things.
But if it's a bad show,
It doesn't matter. The very fact you were
Okay.
cast in a major US production by a legendary company who made Sons of Anarchy and stuff, Kurt Sutter
and you scissor your sister.
and Paris Barclay. Yeah, and you scissor your sister in all the films, in all the scenes rather, well, not every
Nice.
episode. That in and of itself is
Did
a
they do it
giant-
in more than one scene?
No, it's really in the first 2 episodes, I think, just to kind of get the audience's attention. And then they had proper
Got my
speaking
attention.
parts, some of which I sent you clips of.
You
You're like,
did.
"Ugh." But the very fact is, that's a major break for you, regardless, you know? But apparently he wasn't capitalising on that, and they've gone with this personal manageress lady. But now they're going in as twins, so I'm not sure. I don't know how it would pan out. I don't know if you're marketing yourself as twins. That's what they were talking about when they were building that website on Sunday when I was trying to find someone to come and see The Force Awakens with me.
Yeah.
They were building a website for themselves.
Oh.
But I don't know. They
But-
always land on their feet anyway, so what the fuck do I know? But going out as twins all the time now, I don't know. I'm not sure how that pans out for a career unless you're going into modelling or something. And the only 2 twins I know, actors that work as... They're twins, but they never work as twins. They're separate entities. Is Harry Treadway and Luke Treadway.
Who are they? What they've been in?
I think Harry is in a film called Get Lucky with My Friend Marek. And he's in Clash of the
Ethan,
Titans.
you haven't got any friends.
I used to have friends. He's in the Clash of the Titans film as the soothsayer. Maybe that's Luke, whatever. And Luke is in the boy who tripped over the spade and killed the dog at midnight, that weird play in London with a really long, convoluted... The incident with the dog with the tree and the spade at midnight. Just Google it. It's in the West
Sold.
End. Anyway, he's the lead. It's the one I went to see. I went to see Mark Shaman.
Did you?
Film composer, made the music for Misery and the Addams Family films. He did
Okay.
Hairspray, Mark Shaman.
Oh my
He's like,
God.
I'm in London, Ethan. I don't know anyone in this town. What are you doing? I was like, I'm doing nothing, Mark Shaman.
Oh my God.
And he went, let's go and see a play.
Hairspray's amazing.
It is amazing. So we went to see.
Why have we not watched that?
He thought it was shit. Basically, he's like, fucking hell, theatre sucks, doesn't it? I was like, it does a bit.
And he knows about theatre.
He does.
He does. Why have we never watched Hairspray together, Ethan?
I don't know. We should.
We should watch that. Oh wow.
Here come the cock-ups.
Cock up.
When John is in the cage and Kate's talking to him, there are double doors behind her. The right side door is open and not visible. When she turns to go out, the door is closed.
Ooh. Phantom door.
Number 2.
Cock up. We still haven't ordered that bell.
We shouldn't have eaten that steak before the show. That's what it is. I'm just like meandering, so I've got like a gallon
Stop
of...
blaming food on your lack of energy.
I've got a
Ethan.
meat sweater from my esophagus to my arsehole.
You said you enjoyed it.
It was fantastic. Thank you. Right, cock-up number 2 is the T1000 puts Kate in the vet's van for the first time. It pushes the tyre iron through the right-hand handle and bends the end back to the left handle.
Ethan, that's not in this 2 minutes.
Now, later, in the next scene where this goof is from,
Oh, okay.
I'll put it in the next one. You'll get it tomorrow. You'll love it.
Put it in you in a minute.
Later,
Why are you laughing in a loud
later
voice?
when the van is going up the on-ramp, the tyre iron is reversed and the bend is now on the right side of the handle. And at the gas station, it's back in its original position.
You're struggling.
Because I got confused with right, left, right then.
Even though it's written down in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh, dyslexia.
Oh, dyslexia.
How did you pass your driving test?
With great difficulty.
Difficulty.
No, I did it on the second time. But, I mean, I'm good at driving because it's like a tactile thing that doesn't...
You're good at driving, but you drive like an old woman. You drive really slow.
Not when I'm on the motorway. I book that shit 100 miles an hour. Sorry, John Nichols. Probably breaking the rules. I do 120.
Actually, yeah, I blame you, Joe Nichols. Why does he even drive like an old lady?
Because he is an old lady. I passed as an old lady.
Ages ago, when I was coming back from my brother's house, Ethan had been at work, and I think he'd used his mum's car, and got close to my house, and we were behind this vehicle, and they were being so slow, and I don't even drive. I was getting so frustrated, and I was like, "What is this beep doing?" And then all of a sudden, I realised, and I looked, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's Ethan!" Literally thought it was like a little old lady.
Oh my god, it's Dip!
It's Uncle Caged. Yeah. But
Because
great,
I'm a careful
great,
driver. You
great
have
on
to,
a motorbike.
you have to drive
Really
within the letter
badass.
of the law.
I know, but that time when you gave Holly a lift that time after, she was like, God, Ethan's driving. He drives like an old woman.
Well, I mean, another thing is it's a shitty car, so you can't really do anything with it. There's no power
That's true.
steering. It's got no va-va-voom. It's got no oomph. You can't really, like, reverse park it and it will just, like, power steer itself back in there. You have to, like, keep spinning the fucking wheel.
So if you drove like Blade's car.
No, that would be even worse to drive because American muscle cars apparently is like trying to drive a Rhino on roller skates. They're really cumbersome and unwieldy. Now, if you've got enough money, like Joe Rogan did with
Customize it.
with the Corvette he had, you literally, the body is original, but everything underneath is like brand new shocks, power steering, brand new engine, brand new, just literally.
A bit like Pimp My Wheels.
But yeah, a scratch built car, brand new, and they just put like.
With the shell casing.
And if
of-
you're really rich, you'd probably just get the car body cast and just get like maybe carbon fiber or some like lightweight material replicating that. So I mean, the problem with like cars until a few years ago, really,
Cars.
but especially like American muscle cars that look great, they're just like so like heavy. They're very difficult to like drive and steer and stuff. They're like really.
What's the Plymouth
muddy.
like to drive?
I wouldn't know. I've never driven one. Why would I? What do you mean?
Well, you seem to know a bit about cars.
I'm a 50s car. I'd be just like driving a tank. I mean, I mean, you've got that giant wheel as well. They look cool, but obviously, you know,
They wouldn't go very fast.
no. But like I said, if you got
Well,
the money,
well, Christine's pure evil, so.
yeah. I think a mistake they made in
She's
Christine, by the way, is when he's like, "Is that you, Cunningham?" When he goes after the fat kid.
Oh, when he's down the little alcove.
There's a shot of him in the car. They shouldn't have shown that. They should have left it ambiguous.
Yeah, I think I still tell myself it was all just Christine.
I forgot that scene was in it. And I always thought you never knew until the end if it was him or the car. And I thought the car done it all. And he just was in the car at the very end to kill his friends.
Is that not the case?
No.
When do you see him in the car any other time?
When he kills the fat kid.
No, you
and
did.
he
We saw that
squeezes the
scene
car.
just the other day. We don't see him.
When he gets that out of that truck and goes into the underground car park thing, and he hears da-da-da-da-da-da-da. When it pulls out onto the road, there's a shot of Keith Gordon playing Arnie in the car with his like green face and the
oh yeah,
lighting.
the green face. I do remember
They
that
shouldn't
now.
have shown that scene. They should have left it ambiguous. Because he can't be in the car when he kills Buddy Repperton and
No.
runs him over and burns him to death. And he drives to the gas station. The gas
Great
station
scene.
blows up.
I wish that had happened to the TX. She's shit.
It is. Well, she'll return with the last portions of her dialogue in episode 13, which is going to be tomorrow. As it's Friday, we're going to do episode 14 as well to make up for the missing day. And we'll do it early and get them out of the way so we've got good energy and I haven't got a steak. It's just very late doing this show, but hey-ho.
Yeah, but you've
Rock
been
of
out.
Love
You've been
beckoned.
out in London.
Oh, I know. So yeah, thank you for listening. We shall return tomorrow. I've been Ethan McKinley.
I've been Ellie Fitzgerald.
And we'll be back tomorrow for the T3 2T.
Hasta la vista.
Baby. So hit the button.
I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I'm stupid in my head. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger.